Hello, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness. Control? No, tarot. We're not controlling you. We're just tarotting you. All right. Let's start with what the frequency is going on here. This reading is not zodiac sign specific. It is energy specific. So if it's in your energy, you'll know, and this is your reading. So let's see what the frequency is going on here in this situation. Looking for one card. Is a dominant energy of what's happening here and now. And this most important message that needs to come out. All right. I don't have no money. Money issues coming up. It seems like they've been coming up a lot. I don't know about your city, but in this city, in Las Vegas, I've noticed like there seems to be more homeless than I've ever seen in more places than usual. So I don't know, it just seems like after the quarantine, things hadn't really gone back to what it was. It never went back to before. It's definitely a new energy. So let me see, what's the dominant energy on Earth? Major Arcana Tarot, please. And we have the High Priestess. High Priestess energy. The High Priestess, when it comes to money stuff, this is about, right now, is like secret information, secrets coming out, secrets that have been kept coming out. There's been a lot of secretive energies, things hidden. Okay. Since we're talking about money, let's get a money and the law of attraction card to go with this. With the High Priestess there, she's saying to me, it's a good time not to talk to people about your money stuff. Even if you feel like you don't have no money, it's a good time to just keep that to yourself. Like, the less airtime you give it, the less life force you give it. Okay. And we'll have card number 10 coming out. I can deliberately choose to feel better now. Not only does the thought you are choosing right now attract the next thought and the next and so on, it also provides the basis of your alignment with your inner being. As you consistently and deliberately think and speak more of what you do want and less of what you do not want, you will find yourself more often in alignment with the pure positive essence of your own source. And under those conditions, your life will be extremely pleasing to you. So this person, they have this instrument to their mouth, and it grows physical matter. So it's like if you're running around talking to people about not having, then that's gonna lead to a lot more not having. Find something deliberately to be satisfied in. And it's like if money is the place that your thoughts go and you can't seem to find no peace when they do, then that's not the place that it benefits you to be focused right now. It's like there's a lot of different parts, a lot of different moving wheels in your life, a lot of different things to focus on. And if that's the hard one, then right now that's definitely not your best place to focus. So Um, let's see. I've been sending myself notes over the last few days of some talking points for these readings that will be really good. I'm looking to see which deck we should use. Okay, since somebody said we don't have no money, I don't have no money. Let's use the Broke Bitch Tarot reading deck and see if it can help us see what it helps us discern. All right. So our first positions, I got 6 ideas of positions for these cards. So let's see what we have coming out in regards to this reading necessary message that wanted to come out and needed to come out for us at this time. Okay, this is a collective message. So one thing I want you to know is if you're the one feeling this way, you're not the only one. You are not the only one. There's a lot of people if it's coming out as a collective message, and this is a whole collective message. All right. So let's see. Contrast and clarity will be our first positions. Show me the contrast. Thank you. And show me the clarity. And thank you. So in the position of the clarity, it came out facing me, and we had the Ace of Cups energy. New relationships, pure intentions, and joy. Joy is the best place to focus, and that is the clarity. The contrast, which is showing you the opposite, is the Emperor. Dependability, authority, and structure. The provider, the protector, the father, the husband, the business owner, the hunter and gatherer. Okay, so the contrast is I got to provide. I heard the contrast is I got all these people depending on me. The clarity comes in this with the self-love energy. Okay. All right, let's see what you sent up and what you've called down. What have you sent up in regards to the situation is the Strength card. I can get through this. I can do this. What have you called down with this? What have you called down? What you've called down is the Five of Swords. Ooh, Five of Swords is surrender, defeat, a, a, a battle that is an empty victory battle. Okay, let me see what you can control and what you can't control. What you can control is the Five of Cups, the sorrow, the disappointment, the focus on loss can be controlled. The traumatic experience, okay, the trauma of it can be controlled. You don't have to let it make you go to extremes. Okay, and what you can't control is the Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. All right, so you got all these ones depending on you, but at the same time, you know you have pure intentions, you know you have love, you know you love them, and that's why you want to provide for them. What you sent up was I have the strength and the courage to get through all of this. And there's this energy of surrendering control. I surrender control. I'll do what I need to do. I'll do my part. I'm here. I'll do my part. But at the end of the day, like I know that um, there are additional things going on around me. Okay, so you surrender the control. And in the control position, you had the Five of Cups, which is the sadness and the regret and the loss and unpleasant changes, things that you don't want to have happen. So you give up control about the loss because what you call down in this situation is the Five of Swords, which is time to cut your losses, time to let it go, time to walk away from a battle that it's costing more than what it's worth. Interstellar frequency and Janine, we got our High vibes tribe in the house. Yes. You can't control people that are being stubborn, people that don't want to learn, people that give up. You can't control other people giving up. Is this about a sibling? Hmm. I see a sibling that is like you don't have no control over what they got going on, and their big issue looks like it is no money, honey. Is their big issue? Is the yeah, the no money, honey, is the big problem going on. All right, I'm gonna shuffle my signature oracle deck, and let's see what else we can discern in these messages at this time. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Okay. And we'll take one more on the table. Thank you. All right. So show me the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here in the contrast? The Emperor is here in the contrast because it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Authority and power, a lack of organization, the contrast. There's a need to get organized. Somebody is not taking accountability for not being organized. Somebody doesn't realize or doesn't want to take accountability for the structure. Like there's a lack of structure, a lack of organization, a lack of accountability. Somebody needs so the situation, the contrast, which is like it's the ugly part, it's the part you don't want to see, is showing that there needs to be some accountability. There needs to be some um understanding that organization is necessary. You gotta be the provider, and you gotta handle your business. You gotta handle your business. Somebody's having a hard time. They feel this person feels very much like somebody's supposed to come and provide for them. It's not their fault that nobody's providing for them, and then they have no money. Let me see the clarity. The clarity in this situation is an awareness of not just accountability, but how one's own energy works, because it comes out with a card that says, I think, I feel, I see, I do, I act, I be, I love. Ace of Cups. The clarity is in pure intentions. The clarity is in joy. This person needs to look at what they desire and why, and they need to focus on feeling the attainment of it. They need to see where they are satisfied in life. They need to follow their spiritual guidance. They need to put on the personality of the one that has it, okay? Almost as if it was a costume, even until it becomes, okay? And this person has to embody the energy of what they want to have. There's somebody here who's giving up a lot of their power to an external person. Like, this is not my fault. It's not mine. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Okay. All right. So what you sent up, you sent up the control in the situation. You surrendered. Show me the strength card. Show me the strength card in this. Sigma mentality. Okay. Yeah, you influence from behind the scenes. Okay. You know that you can't control this person into wealth. You can't control this person into financial stability. You can't control this person into seeing how they're blessed. You don't require this person's approval for what decisions you're making. And the thing of it is, you're not requiring them to take your approval either. It's like, if you want to live a impoverished life, like, hey, what can I do? Three of Cups again is giving me like sibling energy. It could be friends. It could just be people around your neighborhood, community energy, right? So there's a lot of people in the community that feel very impoverished, and you can't control them into wealth consciousness. You can't control them into a better place, but you can be the power behind the scenes. A Sigma holds their power behind the scenes. You could be spending, I see, a lot of time alone. It's like, okay, fine. I'll just spend time alone. Everybody else is on some different type of mentality than and they're very much looking for a handout, and they're very much looking for somebody to step up and rescue them. And there's this energy here of giving up control of that, because it's like, I can't fix them. Like, I didn't break it. I can't fix it. It's not in my head. I can't let it go. All right, what you're calling down is the Five of Swords. It really looks like there's going to be a separation. Yeah, and as you surrender to the situation as it is, that definitely, this card even says the word surrender on it. Yeah, life is an upwards moving spiral. You continue to come around to the same space with growth and evolution to arrive in a different head space. So this is like, I've been through this before. I'm not going to go down the roller coaster because I'm hearing down, down, baby, down, down the roller coaster. Somebody here, it's like, I'm not going to go on this downward spiral with you, because my life is on an upward moving spiral. And so there's this natural separation that's happening from people who are impoverished, whether that's spiritually, because if you don't have no money, there's definitely some kind of spiritual link going on there. That's what I'm hearing. In this situation, maybe that's just your rationalization, but that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, and you're just like, I've done this before. So there's somebody around you. It could be a friend, it could be a sibling, it could be a coworker, it could be neighbors, it could just be random people. It's like, you hear this broke conversation all the time in the streets. Be around enough people and you're gonna hear somebody complaining about money, it seems like. And this is so, I'm not going to take myself down that path with this person, or any people for that matter. Like, I'm just not going to go there. You realize that their decisions, their ideas, their judgments, what they've accepted for themselves, doesn't have to have any bearing on you at all. You're free thinking. Where this person is incarcerated to their thoughts and their experiences of the past, to the programmings, to the ideas that have sustained themselves so well in our society. You're not. You're not. You are very self-reliant, and you don't follow the programmings that everybody else has. You also don't try to fit in with them. You come up with intelligent and creative options for yourself, and you have a lot of self-awareness. And so you just realize, like, everybody's not on the same headspace as you, and that's okay. All right. So let's see, what you control is the Five of Cups. You control your emotional responses to the situations. Okay, Aquarius energy, new beginnings. What you control, somebody here, you are an Aquarius, you control yourself, you control your new headspace. This Aquarius energy is speaking to me like the dawn of the new age type of a thing, right? Because we're now in the age of Aquarius. You control which day you do it on. Somebody here, you're doing it on Thursday, somebody here Friday or Tuesday. Something about the numbers 2, 3, 7, or 9. You control when you walk away. You control if you stay. You control if you focus on the loss or not. You control how you go through the changes that are unwelcome, and you control how much of the trauma you choose to focus on at any given moment. I'm hearing at any given moment. Okay. All right, let me see this Nine of Wands here in reverse. And what you can't control, what you don't control, is the Nine of Wands in reverse. What you don't control is other people giving up in life. What you don't control is their stubbornness. What you don't control is that they are not resilient. Let me see. What you don't control is that God dwells within. Yeah, the soul star chakra. Oh, we're supposed to pull cards on top of both of these. We have a zodiac sign and a chakra card. So we'll just put this one up here. We'll do this one here. Let's go back over here real quick and see what else came out with Aquarius. Syncretism. What you control is the understanding that all things work together. Syncretism. If you have been interested in making heads or tails out of esoterics and how it combines with religion and zodiacs and tarot and everything, like Santos Bonacci. He's got a channel here on YouTube. He's got all kinds of interesting information. You might want to study Santos Bonacci. I have really like, boy, his stuff is all meat and potatoes, very scientific. His name is there in case you want to delve deeper into that. But this card, syncretism, it's a combination of different forms of belief or practice. And so it's like, again, it's giving me the energy of, for this new beginning, all things work together. And in religion, there's a saying, they say, all things, it's from the Bible, all things work together for God's glory, is the energy, okay, as well. So you may not understand why people do things the way they do, but you all do understand is that everything works together for a reason, for a purpose. Simply put, the way we say it here all the time is everything happens for a reason. And so if everything happens for a reason, then we don't freak out when the reasons start happening and the happenings start happening. We trust, right? What we don't control is the soul star chakra. God dwells within, divine love, spiritual connection, transcendence. Okay. Let's see what came out with the soul star chakra. A gift. It can be held, seen, and felt. It's yours. Yay. Okay. So there's this energy here of you, although you can control your response to this, you can control your emotional responses to others giving up, to people not being available, to people walking away and being removed from your path because, it's a losing battle. What you do not control as well is that God is with you and you get gifts at the end of the day. So this reading was looking kind of like, oh God, another one of those. But no, it's actually feeling really good right now, because what I'm seeing is basically is you decided to let go of control of a situation. Capricorn is at the bottom of the deck. Let me see what's below that. Due diligence. It's like you did the work that you needed to do to overcome challenges and obstacles, to see yourself, to see your own devil. The devil card rules Capricorn, so to see your own egos, your own fears, your own shadow aspects. Okay, you did the due diligence. You faced major life challenge. Okay, and lessons, because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which is the taskmaster. That taskmaster does give rewards, and this is looking like rewards. You get rewards. It's a gift for you. God is with you. You understand that, you've done everything you could in a situation. Somebody is having an experience and they're not wanting to take accountability for the experience that they're living. In the path of doing everything that you were supposed to do, everything you could have done. And when I say supposed to do, it wasn't like the universe or God was requiring you to do this. No, this was a requirement of you by yourself, so you could be at peace with yourself and who you are. Let me hit the bell. They said do the bell. Yeah, they said for you to be at peace with who you are and how you show up, it was certain things you had to do for yourself. And at the end of the day, you did it even though you knew things weren't necessarily your responsibility in this. But the clarity that you got was that I don't do this because you want me to, or because you asked me to, or because it's my fucking job. I did what I did. And it's tying to finances and resources, right? Because has to do with me and my self-view. Like, this is where you could have taken care of somebody financially, provide them a place to stay, a home to live in, stuff like that, right? You didn't do it because they're deserving. You didn't do it because they earned it. You didn't do it because you think they're actually going to do the right thing. You hope they do, but we talked about hope before. We hope, but I don't know. I ain't never seen that before. Type of thing. But you did it because it felt right for you. You did it because if you didn't do it, you wouldn't be pleased with who you are and how you show up as who you are. You know what I'm saying? It's like this was you doing you to the max, even if it was uncomfortable, even if somebody didn't deserve it, even if they didn't know what to do, looking the gift horse right in the mouth. Okay, you could take the horse to water, but you can't make it drink, type of thing. You didn't have the responsibility, but you chose to step up and provide in some sort of way. And the thing of it is, this person, one of the things again that you realized that made it very difficult is the lack of accountability. There was a whole lack of accountability in this situation. It's like when you realize that you're having this experience with somebody who is blaming everyone else for everything that's happening and takes no accountability, you start to realize, like, okay, I might need to figure out how to back out of this. And I just hear the big giant trucks beep, 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 as it's backing up. And then back that ass up. I heard back that ass up. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah. So you start to back that ass up out of it. Yeah. I see that while you were in this situation, you tried to tell somebody, you tried to show them, tried to let them know, like, listen, you gotta change your mentality. You can't stay focused on those negative feelings. You just keep recreating the same day all over again. You keep recreating the same day all over again because you just keep feeling the same day all over again. And so the same day keeps coming up. It's your field day. You have a field day. It's like you're trying to get a ribbon for being the saddest, for being the Debbie Downest, for being the sad Sallyest. Oh man, nobody wants that negative Nancy. And you're just like, yeah, I hear. And you even told this person, like, now you have all these things to be grateful for. You have all these blessings. You got all this stuff you should be so grateful for. What's the deal? At the end of the day, what you saw is this person just self-love was at the core of it. This person had to choose it for themselves. And when you realize that they weren't, you kind of went with the Sigma mentality and the strength card. I see you went quiet. You stopped talking so fucking much, at least to their ears and their brain. You might have kept speaking to their spirit, right? Might have kept speaking to their spirit. Yeah, but you also, like, at this point it's like just being the example. You just like, you know what, I can't tell you, I can't make you, but I'll show you as I do it for myself. Yeah. At the end of the day, like, because you surrendered it, you're like, God, universe, higher self, angels, ancestors, guides, if this is supposed to work out, can you do something about it? Like, put something in motion. If it's supposed to, if I'm doing too much, if I need to pull back, if I need to get up out of this, okay, can you figure that out and make some things happen? And I see that they have made some things happen. Yeah. It's like you can't win the battles for them. You can't. They showing me that dream I had when I was with my ex-girlfriend about all the demons. I killed all the demons. It was all different ages of her. A little tiny baby one, and preteens, and a teenager. There was different ages of her, and I brought them all in the house, and the demons were chasing them, and I was in there just slaying demons left and right with a big old kitchen knife. And it was one dumb fucking demon that was left, and I can only compare him to like the marshmallow puff guy. He was like a giant marshmallow. He was like blob of fat. I don't know. But everywhere I hit him with the knife, he wouldn't die. He wouldn't die. He wouldn't die. It was like he was made of jello. He was made of marshmallow. He was made of fluff. And so everywhere I hit him with the knife, he wouldn't die. I woke up out of the dream. And as I'm relaying the dream to her, the channel message came through. The last demon is yours to slay, and only you can slay it. And it was the stupidest demon too. It was stupid. It was like like stupid laughing, sloppy. Like, it wasn't even like, all the other demons were so fucking scary. All the other demons, the ones I was able to take out, they were so scary. It was the simplest dumb demon that I couldn't take out for her. And that's the energy that this cards are giving me here about this person. It's like you couldn't take out the last dumb demon for them. At the end of the day, like, you could slay all the demons around them. In other words, you could put them in a house. You could feed them. You can get them a job. You can put them in a car. You can get them a phone. You can wash them up. You know what I'm saying? Give them some new clothes. Give them a haircut. Get them a shave clean. I don't know. Get them to the doctor. You can do all types of stuff. But at the end of the day, if that person doesn't take the action, the simple action of choosing it for themselves, there really ain't shit you can do in that point. Yeah. At the end of the day, that's why what you can control is understanding, like, listen, everything works together for God's glory. Everything works together for our highest, lightest, and brightest good. This universe is in service to us. And so if it's not a pleasant experience, well, God, by God dang, apparently it needs to be this way. At the end of the day, what you don't control is the fact that you get gifts. God saw your heart. You came with pure intentions. You came with pure intentions. You really wanted to be a blessing. You really wanted to be a blessing. So because you became a blessing, you will see the blessing. You see the blessing. I feel like you've been seeing the blessing all over here, there, and everywhere. This is what I have for you right now. I'm coming back with another message though. So y'all keep on checking back because I feel like recording. But this is what I have for you now here. If you've been, it's like this person has to choose to feel better deliberately. You can't make them. They have to do it themselves. And there's this energy of surrendering and letting it be what it be. Okay, you got to choose for yourself at this point. Don't tear yourself down to build them up. That shit don't work. All right. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.